Clap.
Hi, I'm Noah Pharaoh. Today we're going to watch Bill Burr, Women Fail the WNBA. It should be spicy. Yeah, speaking of spicy, leave a comment. Also, like, subscribe. Stop tripping. You tripping. You tripping.
I saw a woman a couple months back, professional soccer player, right? She goes on to ESPN or one of these sports channels, and she starts bitching, going like, I don't understand, how come female athletes don't make as much as male professional athletes? Right?
That long.
And all of these men had to sit there
That long.
and act like
That's
they
how
didn't know
long
what
it took
the
me
answer
to
was.
realize that this is not.
They had to sit there like dumbfounded, like,
dumb bastards.
I don't know.
I'm sitting here like,
Why is that? That is a
Bill,
conundrum.
you're not moving, brother.
I have no idea.
oh, shh.
Literally, I'm sitting home screaming at the TV because you don't sound me fucking ticket. Nobody is going to women's soccer games. Right? And all of these men had to sit there and act like they didn't know what the answer was. They had to sit there like dumbfounded, like, I don't know. Why is that? That is a conundrum. I have no idea. Literally, I'm sitting at home screaming at the TV because you don't sell any fucking tickets. Nobody is going to women's soccer games. You're playing in a 20,000 seat arena. 1,500 people show up. That's not a good night. The promoter lost his fucking ass on that gig. I'm not saying no professional female athletes, Serena Williams, the women in the UFC, you know, but nobody's watching your fucking sport. And then you're gonna come and you're gonna get mad at fucking men. They keep doing that shit. Why are you yelling at us? It's not our fucking job.
All right, so this is true. It's frustrating. I think even to the most agreeable guy. However, you also got to look on, this is where empathy comes from. When you are the person who's marginalized, we'll use the word marginalized, then you lash out sometimes because you're marginalized. So sometimes I got to be a little louder. The funniest was when Shaq brought up to Candace. And I might put it at the end of this. I say that a lot, but then I forget not to put it in. So, you know, roll the dice. We'll see. Anyway, so he presents her with an option to make the WNBA funner. How? Lower the rims, right? And Candace is like, hell no. She was mad. Like almost bit his face off. And Shaq was just like, I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help.
About women's soccer, okay? I have men's sport to pay attention to. It's your bullshit, right? Dude, look at the WNBA. Dude, nobody in the WNBA got COVID. Nobody. They have been playing in front of 300 to 400 people a night for a quarter of a century.
3 to 4.
Not to mention, it's a male-subsidized league. We gave you a fucking league. None of you showed up. Where are all the feminists? That place should be packed with feminists. Faces painted, wearing jerseys, flashing their titties. Going fucking nuts like the guys do. In the upper deck with their big beer titties. Am I on the Jumbotron? Am I doing it?
Okay, that's funny. Don't you love it when you have an idea or something and you're like, maybe I'm the only idiot that thinks this, and then somebody else is the same thing. This is exactly the same thing. Again, I'm on both sides. I'm riding on both sides of this fence. However, I also say, I've said that for years. I'm like, you know what? Me and my boy, we go back and forth with this all the time. You know what? WNBA players get upset because they're not paid enough, and get upset because there's not enough light shine upon their league, so on and so forth. However, if the women you know how many women love the NBA, like a large chunk of the viewing audience of the NBA are women. If that chunk watched the WNBA, then the WNBA would be successful. So it's not just men, it's women aren't watching it. Now, let me go before I get myself in trouble.
Yeah. You didn't. None of you went to the fucking games. None of you. You failed them.
Is this the
Not
Dave
me.
Chappelle, like where he went
Not
up
men.
to
Women
Ohio?
failed
Wonder?
the WNBA. Ladies, name your top 5 all-time WNBA players of all time. Come on. That's it. Name 5 WNBA teams. Name the WNBA team in your fucking city. You can't do it.
Unless you're in Los
You
Angeles. The Sparks.
don't give
The Liberty.
a fuck about them. They play night in and night out in front of nobody. It's a fucking tragedy. Right?
It's a fucking tragedy.
And then meanwhile, you look at the Kardashians. They're making billions.
That same
You know
audience.
those Real Housewife shows? They're making money hand over fist because that's what women are watching.
Yeah.
And the money listens. You don't want to watch this shit? You watch this shit? They just shoot it over there, drowning these whores in purses and shoes and Botox. It's just raining. It's raining money. Yeah. So, the money listens. You'd rather watch that shit. Real Housewives, bunch of women just tearing each other down. Well, maybe that's why your husband left you. Maybe that's why your husband left. That's why you can't have kids, bitch. That's why your ass is as flat as your titties, bitch, right? That's the message you sent. We would rather watch that than see a bunch of women come together as a team and try to...
Although, this might be the year. I was thinking, now I am very hard on the WNBA. I think it made several mistakes. But it's gonna be the year. There are like 5 stars coming out this year. So it's a woman from Connecticut, a woman from Stanford, a woman from, of course, Iowa, LSU. Oh no, the other one's a freshman USC, freshman at other USC. So there's some stars, and it's funny. Back to the Shaq, Candace Parker conversation. So Candace's reaction was to be angry at Shaq, and she was like, she assured Shaq. She said, the next generation is going to be different. Next generation is going to be dunking, so we don't need 9 foots. And I'm like, come on, son. Come on, son. I ain't gonna hear that. But you gonna evolve? Just evolve. Just all of a sudden evolve. Okay, these motherfuckers are evolving. And it's not just women. It's everybody. They're evolving. Athletes are evolving. It's out of control. What's going on, man? I want some super serum. Give me some super serum. They got women in high school basketball dunking. Easy. Not just like Candace Parker dunking. Like, she kind of dunks. These women are...
Common goal. We would rather watch them absolutely fucking destroy each other. Yeah. No. And then in the end, you come back and you fucking yell at guys. And it's like, all right, so let me get this straight. I have to buy you a drink, stop the axe murderer from coming through the fucking window, and I have to watch WNBA games for you?
For you,
when are you gonna pick up your end of the couch?
It's a love argument, okay? WNBA, I want to love you. I just keep getting pushed away over, just tearing my heart. Tearing up my heart. The key, really women. We can't watch it for you. I gotta watch it for you too? I gotta watch it for you. It's funny. All right, well, thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, comments.
Thanks, there, bitches!